Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty Bank Nifty analysis. Today was a Bank Nifty expiry and we saw a range bound momentum. Initially in the first half, I think the market showed downside momentum and then there was up move. On the other hand, Nifty price action currently suggests negative price action. But there is an interesting pattern which I would like to highlight. So we'll take a look at daily chart for both Nifty and Bank Nifty. But before that, a small disclaimer: all the views expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and in no way is a buy or sell recommendation. Any buy or sell decision or any trading or investing decision has to be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. So, what I'm sharing with you all right now is a Nifty spot chart on daily time frame, and as you can see, in yesterday's video I had mentioned about the range bound or the alternate bullish and bearish candles that were formed, and yesterday I had mentioned also about it won't be a surprise if the price opens gap up and then we see a bearish candle. That's exactly what has happened today. Market opened with a gap up, and then at around the levels which we had said, 933 around, we saw a selling pressure, and right from the point where the market opened, it showed downside momentum, and then later on it recovered to close a little higher. All right, the price action or the candle structure here suggests it is higher high, higher low. However, let's go to the price action on a 15 minutes time frame to see how exactly Nifty played, and I'll tell you a pattern which is very much interesting. So as you can see here, Nifty opened with a huge gap up, but then it did not sustain at the higher prices, and then then the price action continued to show negative side, a negative momentum, right? And at around 11:45 or 12, I think the market started to recover, and then there was a slow and steady recovery. However, if you still see, the pattern clearly is more towards negative side, right? So tomorrow, if the market opens gap up and if it doesn't sustain, then these levels 21,983 and even 22,133 will continue to act as a resistance. However, there's an interesting pattern which I had talked about. So let me just show it to you. Object tree, object tree. Yeah, this one. So, so if you see this, this currently today, it kind of seems like a inverted head and shoulder pattern. So left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. So which is kind of a reversal signal, which it signifies upside, right? So this is inverse uh, head and shoulder pattern. So it suggests there will be an upside. So if tomorrow, if the market opens flat, or if it opens gap down, and then after some consolidation, if it breaks this neckline, then in that case we may see today's levels, the today's highs retested once again, and this I think level of 22,055 has been tested multiple times, and as a result, it is possible that it will go on to test 22,133 levels as well. Uh, Tomorrow is the RBI policy. Also, tomorrow is Nifty expiry. So, depending on the RBI policy, we may see a shoot up about 22,133 as well. If the RBI policy is in favor, or if the market sentiment is uh, it sees as the RBI policy as favorable, and also that will make all the sellers, all those who have uh, had these selling positions here, these all of them will be will get trapped, and that will lead to a short covering rally, which will take Nifty to very high uh, levels, right? So tomorrow it is possible that if the market, if the market opens a slight gap down, or a slight gap up, or even if it opens flat and then crosses this, then in that case there is a good chance that it will uh, test 22,407 levels also, right? So even these levels, 22,436 levels, 22,445 levels are also possible tomorrow, being uh, Nifty expiry. as well as all these selling positions which are there. Those seller uh, those participants will get trapped, and that will lead to short covering rally, which can take the price to this for 20 to 447 levels as well. However, whether the price will sustain there or not is a different story, and we may see again a fall from the new all-time highs, and then uh, again a close somewhere nearby to this to the top of this channel. So that's how I see things happening if it has to go on the upside. On the downside, I think downside is pretty clear. 21,855 is the level to watch out for. That is today's low. And if that level breaks, then I think the next level will be 21,722. And which again, if does not sustain and if the price breaks that level, then 21,500 is also a level which can be seen in the coming trading sessions. Let's go to Bank Nifty. Out of the two, as I've been always been saying, Bank Nifty is weaker out of the two. That is between Nifty and Bank Nifty. I find Bank Nifty is weaker. However, today's candle, though it is bearish, it clearly suggests uh, a higher high, higher low than the previous one. And also, as we see here, there is the upper wick and the lower wick is more or less same. So this is more of a indecision or a doji type of candle, and in the key levels to watch out for Bank Nifty are 45,622 and 46,066. So if the market opens in between these two levels, then it may continue to have a range bound session throughout the day. However, if the top of the if the top of this range, that is 46,066, breaks, then in that case we may see 46,255 levels retested, and if that does not sustain, then if it breaks above that, then we can see 46,577 levels as well. On the downside, 45,622 is the level to watch out for, uh, which also happens to be the top of the maroon channel. So if we see here, yesterday it seemed like the candle closed inside of the maroon channel, but today as we see, it has taken support from the top of the channel, and it has bounced back from there. So tomorrow again it will be crucial to see whether this top of the channel sustains and holds, or whether it breaks. If it breaks, then in that case we may see the next levels of almost uh, 40 44,999, that is almost like 45,000 possible in the next coming trading sessions, right? So on the downside, those are the levels to watch out for, and on the top, 46,577 is the level that can be a possible target in the coming trading sessions. Let's take a look at Bank Nifty on 15 minutes time frame. So 15 minutes time frame does not signify does not suggest anything much, because today's moment was more of a sideways moment. The market opened with a gap up, and then it came down, and from a support area it bounced back up to close somewhere in a no man's land, right? So this particular closing is not near to the top, neither it is close to the bottom, so it is somewhere in between. If the market opens gap up, or with a slight gap up or a slight gap down or a flat, then in that case Bank Nifty will continue to have its range bound movement continued. We also see that it has been following this range since like 3 4 days. So tomorrow is a RBI policy as well. Some RBI policy announcement is there, and maybe based on that, if this range breaks on either side, then we may see a quick and sharp movement on whichever side this range breaks, right? So it has been in this range since fifth, sixth, seventh, and almost, yeah, for almost 3 days now. So it will be interesting to see which side this breaks. My bias is towards bearish. So out of the two, Nifty and Bank Nifty, I have always been bearish for Bank Nifty. Even the price action suggests alike. But for Nifty, I think Nifty may show some bullishness tomorrow. On the other hand, Bank Nifty may continue to be bearish, and if it is impacted by a policy decision or the Fed announcement, which is not taken positively by the market, then in that case we may see a very heavy downfall as well, right? From here uh, till I think 45,000 levels as well, right? Can be seen tomorrow. So these are the levels to watch out for. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones, I think, was trading positively. Yeah. So yesterday's candle was the one which took support at the trend line. The previous day's candle was also the one which took support, and today's candle also seemed to bounce back from the support and is now trading higher. So it is way above the 38,100 levels, which is the breakout level. And as we can see, the price action pattern here is also uh, a, a good it is low higher high higher low formation right here. So there is a chance that this will go higher, that is Dow Jones, and resultant we may see a ripple effect on the Indian markets with a gap up opening for both Nifty and Bank Nifty tomorrow. So that's it from my side. Do let me know in comment section whether this analysis is helping you or not, and whether you are able to take trades, whether you are able to make profits or book losses, and if there's anything else that you want me to cover. Apart from that, do like, do share, and do comment, as well as subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And just before we wrap up, a small disclaimer again: making money in stock markets is not easy, and there is no shortcut to make money. However, with continuous improvements and over time, we can definitely make profits from stock market. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.